being able to take back this country for every single American who's been left behind. You can end this whole thing here on Tuesday. Now we know that Senator Ted Cruz, who's been mathematically eliminated, has picked his vice presidential pick. Right now, I'm told that this afternoon he's going to announce his cabinet when he becomes the King of England. But Ted Cruz's pick of Ms. Fiorina raises some important questions. Now, I'm Mr. Trump's policy advisor, so I'm going to talk very briefly about some of the policy issues in this race. Carly Fiorina, when she was in charge of HP, she laid off 30,000 workers and sent their jobs to India and Asia. And the ones that were left in America, many of them were replaced by foreign workers. Now, Ted Cruz went on Fox Sunday today and said he thought that was a fabulous business record. So I think that we can call the Cruz-Fiorina ticket the outsourcing ticket. You know, Ted Cruz voted against a bill to stop China's trade cheating. Ted Cruz voted for Barack Obama's trade bill that will send all of your manufacturing jobs overseas. A trade bill that will shut down car plants in the United States and send them to Japan. Who here thinks that Ted Cruz's plan to shut down American auto plants is a good idea? We don't think so, do we? Donald J. Trump is going to bring manufacturing back to Indiana and the United States. The victims of illegal immigrant crime. These are the people that have been betrayed more than anybody in this country by our politicians and the special interests who just want cheap labor to drive down wages and they don't care what happens to your family. Now, these same people say they don't like Mr. Trump's tone. I'm sure you've heard this. They say Donald Trump, well, you've heard it. They say he's too tough on illegal immigration. They say he's too tough on China. They say he's too tough on crime. Right. Now, so they leap their crocodile tears in D.C. over Donald Trump's toughness, standing up for all of you. And you know what I think? I think maybe it's time that you had a champion in your corner. I think maybe it's time that you didn't have to feel like second-class citizens anymore in your own country. I think maybe it's time that we treat Americans better than we treat illegal immigrants. In D.C., who complain about Mr. Trump's tone, never complain when something bad happens to you or your family. Those special interests didn't weep when Kate Steinle died. They didn't weep when our border was left open. They didn't weep when our factories closed down. Because the special interests don't care about you. They don't care about the people in this room. That we have jobs for our children, isn't it? And I think it's important to the mothers of America that we have safe communities, isn't it? And I think it's important to the mothers of America that we protect our children from crime and illegal immigration and open borders, isn't it? You're not going to hear that from the special interests in D.C. because, again, they don't care about you. But do you know who does care about you? Are you been besieged by drugs pouring across our border. Do it for everyone whose factory is shut down. Do it for everyone who's been laid off. Do it for every single working person who's cried and cried and cried for representation and has been betrayed by Washington, D.C. every time. Do it for the family whose wages haven't gone up in 20 years as low-wage workers stream into the country. Do it for love of your family. Do it for love of your neighbor. Vote for Donald J. Trump because you love this country. Are you ready, Indiana? Now I want you to shout so loud that everyone who betrayed you can hear you in Washington, D.C. Are you ready to put Donald J. Trump in the White House? Beautiful state. One more time now, so every special interest, every corrupt lobbyist can hear you. Is Indiana going to send Donald Trump to the White House? Then God bless you. God bless this beautiful state, and God bless the United States. In a few minutes, you're going to hear from the man